All right, so you've decided that it's time to purchase a home and you've been saving up money, you've been talking to friends and family about it, you've been looking at homes, and you're so excited for it, but you're not quite sure how much money you're going to need to purchase your home. So there are 6 different things to keep in mind when it comes to your initial costs of buying that home. So the first thing is going to be earnest money. This is the money that you put down as part of holding your interest in the property. I typically advise about 1% of the purchase price for earnest money. However, it does not have to be that. That is not a requirement. You know, depending on negotiations, you may, offer less or more than that. A builder may require a certain amount that is determined by them, but that will be determined by that builder. So that's the earnest money deposit. Then everybody's going to need a down payment with the exception of a VA loan and possibly a 0 down payment assistance program if available. Those would be the exception. A down payment could be as low as 3% of the purchase price. That's going to depend on the loan program, which is why it is important to discuss that with your lender. Then the buyer and seller both have closing costs. So these are negotiable in the contract. A buyer may ask for the seller to cover all or a portion of their closing costs. But I typically tell my clients to plan around $10,000 for closing costs, but that's another thing that's going to vary depending on your loan program. So that's something to speak with your lender about. Then the home inspection, there is a fee for the home inspection. This is the only thing that is going to be paid out of pocket during the time that the home is in escrow, and it's approximately $500, but it depends on different factors: how big the home is, does the home have a casita, does it have a pool. Those are going to add to the cost of the inspection because they're extra things that the inspector will need to inspect. Then you have the cost of an appraisal, which is paid for at close. It's approximately $500. Could be more, could be less. And this is negotiable, but typically that is something that most buyers will pay for. Then lastly, if a buyer chooses to purchase a home warranty, then there is the cost of a home warranty, and costs depend on the company that you choose. It depends on the package because they all cover different things. So I typically advise to plan on around $700 for a year, the first year. But again, it can depend on other factors. Is there an outdoor kitchen? Is there a pool? What are some additional things that you would like covered that can add to the cost as well? So these are all things that we would discuss at the beginning between your agent and your lender, and we'll get you set up before you even decide on a house. What a reasonable estimate is for those costs. So that's pretty much the gist of it, and thank you for watching.